What if I told you the Bermuda Triangle wasn't born from monsters or alien portals, but from magazines, bestsellers, and a few very dramatic headlines? Today, we're sailing into a story where mystery met marketing, and won. Welcome to All About Something, where we explain big ideas with simple stories. In this episode, we'll uncover how the legend of the Bermuda Triangle took shape, why it stuck, and what the science actually says. Spoiler, it's less sea curse, more PR campaign. First, the basics. The Bermuda Triangle is a loose patch of ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. No fence. No sign. Just busy water with big weather and a bigger reputation. But here's the twist. For most of history, sailors didn't talk about a cursed triangle at all. The ocean was dangerous, sure, storms, reefs, and navigation mistakes, but no special haunted zone. The modern myth starts in the 20th century with a string of tragedies. The most famous is Flight 19 in 1945. 5 Navy bombers on a training mission vanished near Florida, followed by a rescue plane that also went down. That sounds like a script from a mystery movie. But official records point to bad weather, faulty navigation, radio confusion, low fuel, the sad, human kind of reasons. Still, the seed of a legend had been planted. Then, in 1964, a writer named Vincent Gaddis published an article in a pulp magazine. He called the area the Deadly Bermuda Triangle. That catchy name? It stuck like glue. Gaddis linked several incidents together across decades, as if they were part of one big spooky pattern. The story worked because it felt tidy. The ocean, sadly, is not tidy. In the 1970s, the myth got a turbo boost from a best-selling book by Charles Berlitz. His book mixed real events, speculation, and a dash of the paranormal. Suddenly the triangle was on TV, in newspapers, and in every schoolyard debate. This is where the legend really snowballed. Old shipwrecks were rebranded as triangle cases. Normal accidents were retold with details missing, or added. The vibe, no one knows what happened. Reality, often people actually did. Take the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy ship that vanished in 1918 with over 300 people. Tragic, yes. But it sailed through a storm, had engine issues, and carried heavy cargo. No distress call. Not proof of a portal, just a disaster at sea. Why did the legend endure? 3 reasons. Mystery sells, maps simplify, and our brains love patterns. If you draw a triangle and place pins on it, it looks like fate. If you read the logs and weather reports, it looks like nature. Then there's selection bias. If you collect only the weird cases and ignore the thousands of routine trips, the ocean starts to look haunted. It's like judging a city by its crime show episodes. Science offers very normal explanations. Sudden storms, the Gulf Stream's fast currents, shallow banks, reefs, microbursts, and good old human error. Navigation used to be hard. Ocean flying still is. And about those compasses, going crazy? The Earth's magnetic field varies by location. Pilots account for that. It's not a ghost, it's geophysics. When researchers actually checked the numbers, they found the triangle doesn't have more losses than any other busy ocean zone with similar traffic and weather. It's famous, not special. The term, Bermuda Triangle, is modern. Before the 1960s, you won't find sailors widely using it. The mystery was basically branded into existence. Insurance companies don't charge extra for ships crossing the triangle. If actuaries aren't worried, that tells you something. Many mysterious cases have plain explanations when you read the reports. Storms, equipment failure, fuel issues, or simple navigation mistakes, especially before GPS. The methane bubbles theory. gas rising from the seafloor that sinks ships, sounds cool but has no solid evidence for the triangle. Also, methane doesn't make planes vanish. The first triangle stories often left out key facts, like distress signals, wreckage found later, or weather warnings. The missing details made the mystery feel deeper than it was. So how did the legend start? Real tragedies plus a catchy name plus dramatic retellings equals a myth that sailed around the world. No aliens needed. The ocean is powerful. It deserves respect and good data. When we check records, the triangle looks less like a curse and more like a crowded, stormy highway at sea. If you enjoyed this true story behind a famous myth, tap like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell. Tell us in the comments, which legend should we unmask next? This was all about something. Stay curious, and if your compass acts weird, maybe check the weather before blaming the triangle.